Well, it is all over in Lucas Moripe Stadium. Mamelodi Sundowns to Mpheni Home Defenders from Limpopo. Iqanda. Mamelodi Sundowns advance to the last 8 of the NEDBANK CUP. Bangasini by winner. We don't know. Maybe it's too early to tell. We will see on the draw that will take place tomorrow. But as we speak, Mamelodi Sundowns are through with Kaizer Chiefs, with Orlando Pirates, with Stellenbosch, with NEDBANK City, with Super Sports United. It's fire. All the teams that are right there right now, they're here to produce fire. This is my views, my expressions. Please do subscribe, share, we are here. So Sizo wabamnikazi sibonge nangami ngedwa phethe ibhoza eMcyprus ija game. What's up?
Good evening, Mzansi. I think this is our last game for last 16, right?
Yeah.
Between Sundowns and Mpheni Home Defenders, and it was just a good football game, and congratulations to those who won today.
Well, maybe not the last because we still have the game between Milford / Royal AM / Sekhukhune. So we still don't know what is going to happen there.
Yeah,
so,
you can put it that way, but eventually this is the last game technically, and yeah.
And Amazulu bedlala izolo.
Amazulu lost to Marumo Gallants in Bloemfontein.
So Marumo Gallants is also through. Yeah. So those are the ones that I didn't mention.
Yeah.
Be that as it may, today's game was, on my opinion, boring. But hopefully Abantu did enjoy the game, but it was boring. I expected many goals, but I saw a good thing as far as rotation is concerned with Sundowns, and I saw a great thing from Mpheni Home Defenders where they were trying to come in, but it shows their amateur football based on the mistakes that they were making. It's just the mistake that I feel like these are just silly high school mistakes that shouldn't be happening in a proper field or in a professional level. But when are we
an underwhelming performance from Sundowns. I don't think this game deserves to be live on national TV, or even be played in a world-class stadium like Lucas Moripe. It's just underwhelming. I'm not sure if it's a true reflection of the level of fitness for the guys who are considered as fringe players that we saw today, but it's very concerning when you see a rotation of players, you see this underwhelming performance from the team. You see people who seem to be not very interested in playing football, and people have been complaining about some of these players not given a chance, but whenever they are given a chance, and more especially in most cases they are given a chance against lowerly ranked teams. They were given against Sibanye, and they are given today against Mpheni Home Defenders, and they only won these games because they are Mamelodi Sundowns. I think the name itself just won these 2 games, but in terms of the performance, looking closer, zooming in the individual performances from each of the players that were on the field, it's very disappointing.
You speak about those performances and the squad rotation. We saw players like Escoval coming in. We saw players like Sales coming in. Mkhulise, who has been there for some time, and Tiwani is one of the players that I noticed. Hey, the guy, I haven't seen him much, and now he does get this opportunity. But my point now, when you are saying the performance that they are giving when they're given an opportunity, you state that they're given an opportunity when when Mamelodi Sundowns is playing lower ranked teams. So doesn't that also affect the mindsets of a player? Are we going to win anyway? There is no motivation on the part of these players from Sundowns that are given an opportunity. Rather than ukube bebedlala ne-Orlando Pirates or Kaizer Chiefs or any side that is in the Premier League, maybe they were going to have that motivation to do much better.
I don't think they should. I think they are always told this. There's no small or big team or big game when you are playing for Sundowns.
But this is natural.
Yeah, I know, but it's
psychologically, you know, you're playing in pain.
When you are not involved in the game, you should be thinking like that. But when you're a football player and a professional player, you should run away from that mentality, because you are going to have a situation like this. A coach who's watching this game, watching you performing like this against this lower ranked team, won't be thinking like someone who's on the street who says this is a small team. That's where you should be tested. We are not saying you should be playing like Ronaldo or something. Don't force things. Just do izinto zazi. But when you see you not even doing izinto zazi, you're failing even to connect a minimum of 10 passes undisturbed. You are failing to penetrate people. You are failing to read. People are taking the ball away from you very easily. And when you mark, you commit silly fouls and you get yellow cards. You are putting pressure on the team. You are making the game to be difficult on the team when it's not supposed to be. So I don't know why should we feel we sympathize with you when you are not given an opportunity. I know it's difficult when a team is there's an overhaul, changes, like the entire team or wholesome changes, but you should be doing better than these guys.
Now let us go to the game itself. What do you think was the game plan from Mamelodi Sundowns side or from Mpheni? Because we saw early opportunities from Mamelodi Sundowns. There was an opportunity within the first minutes where Salles just completely missed the targets when he was faced with a goalkeeper. And then we saw the second opportunity. They were closely related to each other, because I think it was around 80 to 10 minutes where we got where Mamelodi Sundowns got the goal from Matthews.
And you tell me what type of a miss is that from Salles?
It's just a miscue, man. It's just a miscue. Maybe he didn't scan and check properly as to where the goalkeeper was.
But do you have even to not scan and not check where the keeper is when you are an international striker?
To his defense, he did make an assist.
No, we're talking about that's a single incident. It was just so disappointing. After that miss, I said to myself, I like him in now. But your question was the game plan.
Yeah.
I think coach, I don't understand the reason why he put Utiwan on Mashekh and put Mashekh on the right back. Mashekh looked lost. He was playing more of a right inverting right back, but there was no. It's just that there was no pressure. Yeah, he was just there in that position, and then Utiwan is the number 3, of course, and Olebusa. There was Opas Mkulisa, and who?
There was Adams. There were so many of them as for my changes.
Didn't start the game. And then on the wings there was Ukotisang and Ulo, this guy Escovel. Also Salles, no Matthews. So I think it was more of a 4-4-2 game or 4-2-3-1 type of a thing, because it was like that. And from what I saw of it, it's been a long time since I saw Sundowns failing to connect even 5 touches, and these guys didn't do justice. Yeah, in the first 20 minutes they did get opportunities, a miss from Salles, and then those combination balls between Salles, Matthews, and then Escovel. But even then on, they didn't seem hungry. Like but there was no hunger from the guys today. I don't know what's happening, but I just don't know.
Dennis Onyango was performing very well today, I think, but I also felt like he wasn't tested that much. But we do saw an opportunity where Mpheni Home Defenders hit the crossbar, and that unfortunately that was called an offside. Even if it was on the back of the net, it would have been an offside.
Yeah, in the second half, after Matthews got a red card, I think these guys put in more numbers forward. and they were not so clinical, but they did have numbers forward. But they didn't create a lot of chances. One of the chances that they created is the one that was ruled offside by the linesman there, and then I can't think of any other chance from apart from that. But they did have numbers. I think their number 10 started to get more freedom because I saw him dribbling past to Escavel, Notiwan, and then he puts in a cross. There was an opportunity there, a half chance. They were not able to
go ahead.
Yeah, it was just a half chance, a header. So yeah, it's just the game is frustrating. I won't lie. It was frustrating because now Sundowns didn't want to play. Mpheni, I know they were motivated to play, but now they showed a lot of respect and ukusaba for Sundowns, and maybe they realized they took success. Unfortunately, his card was no longer on their side, and that's why you saw these results. But in Jeffers, and then in the second half, we saw coach introducing Abu Adams. At some point, we had one winger and one striker, Shaluli, and no winger on the left, and was only central midfielders and defenders. Whenever Shaluli got the ball, he would hold on to the ball, and there would be no support. We saw Opas going forward, trying to make those combination passes to Shaluli, but there was no clear chances there that were created. I think the coach now realized, hey, look, he should just get over this game and just defend, or not be too ambitious with this, because it was too frustrating from my perspective.
Yeah.
It was so frustrating. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm just hoping what is happening, because it was a wholesome changes. Like we changed the entire team. I just hope these individual players will be able to try and infiltrate into the first or the regular starting 11, and maybe raise their hands when they are mixed with regular players. But if it's like this, even if they are introduced slowly into the regular team, then we seem to have only one team, and the other team is pulling off to a totally opposite direction.
Yeah. Well, Mamelodi Sundowns 2, Mpheni Home Defenders 0. We saw a beautiful goal, Mfana Elshanga's 10, Matthews, and the second goal coming from Obas. With that shot, but then he managed to get a beautiful goal as well. This is my views, my expressions. Please do subscribe, share, comment. Where are you watching from? Watching from Android? Watching from Richards Bay, from Abuja, from everywhere. Keep watching. We love you so much. Do subscribe. From me, we are out of here.